Hello everybody, I'm Drew Duncan with Sync 57, and these are possibilities in the CFP. As it stands right now, the top 4 teams are Alabama, Notre Dame, Clemson, and Ohio State. And let's look at some possible scenarios. If Ohio State beats Northwestern, they'd only have 6 wins, but 2 wins over top 25 teams. If Notre Dame loses to Clemson, they'd have 1 loss, and that would give us the possibility of 2 teams in the ACC. But if Clemson loses, that becomes a moot point, but opens the door for Texas A&M. And if the committee decides that Ohio State doesn't have enough games, we would have 2 teams from the SEC. But let's say the committee did decide to leave out the Buckeyes and move in A&M. The pros and cons are simple. They beat a top 10 Florida team, and they would have at least 9 games. But a loss to Bama, and they wouldn't be a conference champion. Then, of course, there's the chaos scenario, DEFCON level threat 3, or what I like to call the oh shit scenario. Alabama and Ohio State both lose, Clemson wins, and A&M blows it against Tennessee. But most likely, the Tigers and Buckeyes will win, leaving out Notre Dame and leaving in Clemson and Ohio State as conference champions. The Tide would probably steamroll Florida, and A&M will most likely take care of business over Tennessee, giving us 2 teams for the second time out of the SEC and the CFP, making everyone mad, the CFP boring with no fresh blood, and of course snubbing Cincinnati and Carolina Coastal, a team that would be undefeated with 2 wins over top 25 teams, which would be more than A&M would have. I'm Drew Duncan with Sync 57 Sports.